continue our special series, Vanished, designed to shine a needed spotlight on Arizona kidnapping cases gone cold.
Until now, we focused on children who disappeared after wandering off alone.
But tonight, a terrifying twist of a girl and her mother gone without a trace. Here's 9 on Your Side's Maggie Vespa.
It is a comforting conclusion reached by every parent that your child is safe by your side. Then again, that is assuming someone isn't targeting you, too.
And I always tell them that when the wind blows like this, just like it's doing now, that's them whispering in my ear that they love me.
For Dawn Pitcher, the wind has held that special meaning since May 23rd, 1993.
And we had a large family, and so Sundays was a big meal that we'd have.
Large might be an understatement. The Pitcher family had 17 children, meaning the odds were good that Sunday in rural Sunazona that 47-year-old Dorothy Pitcher could find someone to accompany her on an errand.
My mother asked my youngest sister if she wanted to go to the store. And my youngest sister said no, she didn't want to. So she asked Danielle if she wanted to go, and Danielle said yes.
Obviously, the property has had new owners since, but this is where the Pitchers lived back in 1993, and this is the road Danielle and Dorothy walked down on what should have been a quick trip to the store. And initially, by all accounts, it was. Dorothy even left her purse at home, taking just a small amount of cash. A clerk would later tell deputies she and her 14-year-old daughter arrived at this then A&M market, bought cigarettes, and left. According to sheriff's reports, Dorothy and Danielle were last spotted here along this S-curve on State Route 181. Multiple witnesses saw them as they drove by. Presumably, they were on their way home. They had less than 2 miles to go. It was the last time anyone has ever seen the two. Dawn, then 20 years old, was in her Boston apartment when she got the call.
She said, Mom and Danielle are missing, and we can't find them. And I was in shock. I didn't know if it was real.
But it was. A mother and daughter, here 1 minute, literally, gone the next. The mystery spawned a massive search and left the tiny town swirling.
When she disappeared, it was weird.
Chris Hamburger went to school with Danielle Pitcher, the same school where he works today.
Everybody just kind of didn't believe it at first, and then they was sure that they would show up again, of course, because nobody had really been, things like that don't happen out here.
Indeed, they didn't. Still don't. Which is why 4 investigators, more than 20 years later, even one remaining mystery is one too many. This is the Cochise County Sheriff's Records Vault, and among all of these are several cold cases that, like the Pitcher disappearance, are now getting a fresh set of eyes for the first time in decades.
Refreshing the case is looking at the case like it's brand new, like it was reported today.
Cochise County Sheriff Mark Daniels.
Fortunately, over time, people change. Their ideologies change, the maturity changes, so maybe we can, something can break on the case that didn't break back then.
A hope that keeps Dawn Pitcher making regular visits to her childhood home, meeting with detectives, checking on new leads.
I'm trying to bring closure to my family, to have at least some type of answers when, for instance, my children ask me, Mommy, can you tell me what happened?
What happened on that Sunday afternoon on this rural road when a mother went missing and a baby sister was stolen before her life had even really begun?
Sometimes I think about that, of would she be married? Would she have children? Would I talk to her every day on the phone? Would she live by me? And it's hard to think that that's never going to happen, and it never will.